enjoys living here? Simply cannot. Very practical to seal this off and make it happen. Also rather visually pleasing.
Maybe when the new contracts finally open up, you'll give it a go. Welcome, welcome. Nice to meet you. Name's Trevor, mining director for the Deimos mining project here in scenic underground Sidonia. I could spare a minute or two to chat, so long as you're not looking for mining work, I suppose. Argos, huh? Yeah, I've heard of them. That's great, but yeah, unfortunately all our mining contracts are filled right now. Unless, maybe you could help me out with a job, off the books. Great! I promise it's nothing that'll get anyone in any kind of trouble. See, you might have noticed that our equipment ain't exactly holding together like it used to. Problem is, we can't get new equipment unless we start exceeding our quotas, and we can't do that until we get new equipment. A real dilemma, right? I've got a plan for solving our little problem, though. Wow, it's like you're reading my mind. Maybe this ain't the first time you've done something like this, eh? First, I need someone from the outside to bolster our yields so we can prove that we can exceed our quota. I'll fill you in on the rest of the details after you've hauled up some ore. One standard quota should do. I need to know I can trust you with the easy stuff first. When you've got enough, drop it off in the bin over there for processing. Then come see me.
Lose an eye. If there were any doubt of Sidonia's importance to the United Colonies and its industry, this certainly puts it to rest.
Not having any trouble mining the ore, are you? Okay, I can see. Great. Now, the next part is a little trickier. Our Director of Mining Operations, Peter Brennan, fired his last assistant over a month ago. Peter's the only one who can approve the order for new equipment, and unfortunately, he's useless without an assistant. I think I've got a surefire way for you to get that job. Then you, as his assistant, can get him to sign off on the approval. I don't know who's more confident about this, you or me. Seems you know what you're doing, so I'll let you get to it then. Off you go, up to the Deimos office in orbit. Answer some ridiculous questions about ass-kissing, then we get you that job. Easy peasy. See you when you get back.
Surely there must be someone else who can take such a ridiculous job.
A reminder that Bring Your Child to Work Day is
Eager to
not
help.
an officially
Of course, take your time.
and that it is not advised to allow children into potentially dangerous.
Deimos Star Yard acknowledging civilian vessel. Our sales department is open. Please dial want to do business.
Captain, it is pleasant.
When humanity finally left the cradle.
I wish Deimos was excluded.
Deimos and the UC are inexorably tied together. If one fails, the other does.
I might not mind seeing that.
Hey. Watch out for the robots.
Trust me. Okay, now we need to ensure you get hired. Basically, we'll need to make sure you're the only choice. To do that, you'll need to get access to the HR terminal in the corporate office upstairs on the main level. If you delete the other applications from the system, you'll be a shoo-in. Spot on! Are you sure you're not psychic? Surprised everyone doesn't know her password, honestly. Anyway, should be pretty easy. Good luck.
Consider this unit always on the job.
I'm here for you. Should you need me, I can do that. Fighting alongside you is never dull.
Worry. We're gonna and I can say that I've got some good news for you. I just saw the company message go out that you've been hired as Peter's assistant. Congratulations. Next step should be easy. Just go to work for Peter, and when you get access to his terminal messages, you'll see my request. All you've got to do is approve that request, and we'll be right on with it. Then, we can get that new equipment and show corporate how it's done.
Whew. Working minds, that's...
I'm a bit busy at the moment. Lots of business operations to operate and all that. You're finally back. I feel like you've been gone for ages. Do you know how tough this job is without an assistant? Oh, so you are, and yes, that's exactly what I want. Someone must have briefed you already. Good on them. Well, you know what to do then. Off to it, I suppose. Have a good one.
Before you say anything, no. Varsity nothing like her. Heck, even
Always nice to kick back in the broken.
I'm here to help if you need anything.
I tell you, Sidonia's a great place to open up a business. We've really been booming lately, despite what the news media's been reporting. Ah, hello. Welcome. I don't usually have time to speak with random people off the street, but I'd be happy to help if it's something quick. What can I do for you? Something important, huh? Well, lay it out for me. Well then, you've been quite busy making a name for yourself, haven't you? Heard of you. Of course, how could I not? So look, I admire a go-getter like yourself. You're not in trouble unless you make trouble. And I don't think you're the type. I know you're not really Mr. Brennan's assistant. I don't know exactly what you're up to. but I have little reason to suspect you're up to no good. So let's cut to brass tacks. What can I do for you? Oh, I know exactly what happened to that shipment. However, I suspect Mr. Brennan neglected to tell you that I'm holding it due to his immense backlog of unpaid taxes. Then again, he may be unaware. Look, I'll tell you what. I'll release that shipment for you. But I'm going to need a favor first, since you seem to be adept at keeping quiet. See, my personal spacecraft was stolen, likely by Crimson Fleet pirates. I need someone to find it. Then I need that someone to destroy it. Discreetly. I need tight lips on this. Then we have an agreement. I'll send you to the ship's last known location. Remember, not a word of this leaves this room.
A sober Sidonia is a safe Sidonia. While indulging in alcoholic beverages is not discouraged,
Stay away
operating
from
heavy
this.
machinery while under the influence.
It's the Mantis. We take that ship down. It is good to see someone out here. I've been drifting alone here for 2 days without help. Wait, you on the account? Alright, come on board. I hope you've got some extra ship parts for repairs, because we're going to need it to get this thing back to base.
Sure, I would be happy to chat.
Stopping by for a chin wag, Captain?
Hello, Captain.
So, you're a pirate? Please. We know you're not really with the fleet. Word of advice? Learn the lingo before you attempt anything so stupid again. You've got two choices. We need ship parts to repair our busted craft drive. Hand them over along with your ship, and maybe we'll let you leave. Or we dust you and take it anyway. You've got to the count of 20 before I make that choice for you. Death it is!
Bring it!
A bit more trigger discipline is in order, hmm? You seem to have taken on more than you can carry. If you require assistance, please, just say so.
I sure hope you've taken... It's good to see you. I'm eager to conclude our business together. Did you, take care of my little problem?
Really? Your move here is blackmail?
I see how it is. Tell you what, say you really do have this alleged note, and we're thinking of using it against me. If you're so inclined, I'll take it off your hands instead, and compensate you far more than releasing Mr. Brennan's shipment of goods. Then you and I part ways and never speak of this again. Do we have an understanding? That's what I thought. You don't have anything. You can either put up or shut up now. Either way, my patience is growing thin, and you wouldn't want to risk losing that shipment now, would you? Good. I'll release Mr. Brennan's shipment to you as promised. I'll even defer his taxes as a little bonus. You really helped me out of this bind. Don't take this the wrong way, but I hope I'm never in need of your help like this again.
The community center on P1 is a good place to connect with others, or to feel any spiritual.
It's amazing how smoothly our mining operations run with me in charge. I can't recall the last time we've had any major issues. My shipment. Do you have it yet? Ah, yes. I'll take that. Now, I've probably got some important messages I need you to take care of for me while I, attend to some other important matters at hand. You'll need my password. Remember, if you reply to anything, try to mimic my style and speech patterns. You know, for consistency. Oh, you're done?
Deimos. One of the earliest shipbuilders. And dead. desperate to remain relevant. I think you may be trying. To take a little too much on? Literally.
I hope I didn't make... I wonder what's taking Hank so long. I saw. Good work. See? I knew having someone on the inside like that would work out. I've already put it in order for the equipment. I was going to ask you to pick it up for me, but there's a problem. One of my guys, Hank Ferraro, offered to go. I tried to tell him he'd be more useful sticking to his job here, but he insisted, and he was already on his way out before I could stop him. But it shouldn't be taking this long. Just a quick trip to Gagarin and back. I'm concerned. I could use some help with this. You seem pretty sure of it, so I'll trust you on this one. When you find him, just try to get to the bottom of it as best you can and come back to me. But hopefully this doesn't turn into an HR or security issue. I hate doing the paperwork on that stuff. Anyway, he's not too bright. Maybe he's still here in Sidonia. Check the Broken Spear. He frequently goes there to drink. We need to get to the bottom of this. Remember, it's most important that we find out where the equipment is. We can always deal with Hank later. We've got to do it before we lose track of it, before it gets sold, moved, or worse. And we've got to hope to whatever higher power you believe in that it wasn't jettisoned into space. We've got our work cut out for us. Good luck.
I could use a break.
Pardon?
Man, Sidonia blows. Questions, huh? Let me buy you a beer first. Suit yourself. Anyway, I seen you talking to Trevor. What's someone like you doing sticking your nose where it doesn't belong? Oh, do you now? Well, you're not wrong. I do have something to do with it. In fact, I'm the one who took it. I had to. Those guys all think I'm some kind of joke. And I'm stuck with this stupid 3-year contract. I can't afford to break it. So, screw Deimos, screw Trevor and all the other miners. Losing that equipment's the last straw for them. Did he tell you that? One last failure in a string of failures to meet quotas. It'll be layoffs for everyone, and I won't owe Deimos a damn credit. Shit. You're right. Fine. You got me. You say I take you to the goods and we bring it back. You can even say you found it. Just don't turn me in, all right? Are you kidding me? I'm not an idiot. Sheesh. Look, if you want the stuff, come with me. I'm going. You can follow me or not.
Okay. Hello.
We should go see a basketball game sometime. I really feel like this is Ain't that the truth?
It's the divorce.
Then it's settled.
Yes.
What? Just make sure you can get the time off.
Everyone knows already.
This ain't so bad. My story? My story's that I don't like people asking what my story is. I'm just messing! But really, I don't want to talk about myself. What? Standing around pointing a cutter at some rocks all day? It sucks, but it's easy, so whatever. Way better than my last job at Chunks, though. What? Am I too much for you?
Ever been to Aquila? Those security uniforms are way cooler than anything we've got.
Man, I'm impressed you figured it all out.
Not the ideal time for target practice.
It was so easy, right? Boss man Trevor's so loud sometimes, you know? And I got good hearing, so I overheard you all talking about this equipment. I knew what it meant to everyone and how screwed they'd all be without it. And then Trevor just lets me go pick it up because he thought I was showing initiative. It really was the perfect plan. You know, it's too bad. I bet I could have made bank on selling this stuff. What do you think? 500 grand? Cool meal, maybe? But where would I even have sold it? Not like I would have been able to march pallets of mining equipment down to Jane's without anyone noticing. Probably best we're returning it, because what a nightmare that would have been trying to offload it. And trying to destroy it all would have been another huge pain in the ass. It's mostly metal, right? Was I thinking? I guess I could have flown somewhere remote and buried it, dump it on one of the old mines, and forget about it. But then you would have been real screwed up. Good thing you found me before I did that. Am I right? Almost there, all right? I had to park my ship off a ways so they wouldn't find it right away. I'm sure you get it. Seemed like a good idea at the time. Didn't think I'd be going all the way back so soon. At least you won't have to walk all the way back. I mean, you know, maybe we'll take the ship back to port and let someone else unload it, save ourselves the hassle of hauling it all back ourselves. Anyway, see it just up ahead? Alright, that's enough. Now face me, so I don't have to shoot you in the back. You seem pretty sure of that, and I am getting kind of a freaky vibe from you. But it's too late now, right? I don't know what to do. I don't like it, but you might be onto something. If I come clean, maybe they'll go easy on me, especially if you tell them what happened here. Fine, I'll do it. It's the right thing to do. And hey, at least they'll probably void my contract. Gotta look on the bright side, I guess.
I am not sure he deserves anyone going easy on him. But at least you managed to keep this from becoming worse. Hello, excellent. I have never been one to shy. If there's anything you need. May the serpent guard you.
Over here. There's something we need to discuss.
Sidonia can have a depressing effect on some people. Make sure to get yourself home.
hope Hank's not giving you too much trouble. Later, mate.
Do your part to keep Sidonia from being free.
Well then, what can I do?
I heard Neon is a pretty fun place. It's not
If you see any trouble, you let us know. Sergeant Booth at your service. If you have a security-related concern, bring it up to me. Be seeing you around. Keep on the straight and narrow, and there won't be anything to worry about. Yeah, I heard it's run by a bunch of the people behind the old Red Devils, but it's no longer run under the military. They're taking a science-based approach instead. Of course, instead of using Xenos as a bioweapon in warfare, they're waging war against Terramorphs using other, bigger Xenos. Seems like that can backfire spectacularly. They're free to make their own mistakes. Call it what you want. TMD or whatever. I'm over and done with anything related to the Red Devils. Well, it ain't drugs if that's what you're worried about. You'll notice it happens to minors and anyone else that's been down in the red Martian dust too long. Nothing to worry about any more than anyone else around here. Used to be a sign someone was ready for the Red Devils. And some of the ex-Red Devils still think they're a big deal. They ain't as badass as they think they are. And any that do have a chip on their shoulder and cause trouble, well, I'll put them in their place. Not if I've got anything to say about it. For real though, I don't know if it's because everyone's too busy working or if it's because of the military presence, but crime's pretty low. We get the occasional drunken brawls, petty thefts and stuff, but Sidonia ain't exactly a hotbed of crime. We're not Neon. As much as someone's last name is a nickname, friends, acquaintances, and other locals call me Booth. You can call me Sergeant Booth. Stay out of trouble. We run a tight ship here on Sidonia. Anyone, don't let me keep you.
Always nice to kick back in the broken sphere after a long day.
The locals tend to stay out of trouble.
It's true. I stole the brand new mining equipment that my boss ordered for us. But now that I've had some sense talked into me, I realize how shitty that is. I know it was a dick move, and I'll serve whatever sentence you've got for me.
You can confirm this?
Again, I'm real sorry, but I'll do the time and make things right.
It's rare that we get a criminal turning himself in like this. And the fact that there's no real damage to speak of is going to help his case. I'm sure those will both be points in his favor. Good work, and thanks. All right, let's get you booked and locked up. You've already done enough to mess things up for yourself. Don't make it any harder.
Yeah.
Any luck? Yeah, I heard. Booth left me a message saying that Hank stole the goods, but then he had a change of heart and turned himself in. Crazy. I knew Hank was problematic. but I never suspected he'd do something like this. At least he had the good sense to come clean about it before any damage was done. I'll take it from here and get the equipment sorted out. Here's the credits I promised. I'm also throwing in some ore to repay you for what you got us before, and then some. We'll be able to recoup it in no time with these new tools. Thanks for all your help. We couldn't have done it without you.